Good morning, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. How are we doing? So today is Wednesday. I'm actually headed to go drop Amani off. I'm going to pick him up to go drop him off at the MEPS for a briefing. So you guys probably don't know, but let me tell you, Amani is headed to the Air Force in September. He's a high school graduate. He is a high school graduate. I cannot believe this. Like, even saying it is like, wow, you have a high school graduate. So he's headed to the Air Force. So he needs to do like last minute things like physicals and stuff like that. So I'm headed to take him to go do that right now. Yes. And it's a 2-day process. So I need to go and drop him off and then pick him up tomorrow. So that's what I'm headed to do right now. I know every time I come on this camera, I am in the car driving. Like it's almost like I don't live anywhere because I'm always in my car driving. Like, no joke, I'm forever in my car driving. So anyway, that's the agenda for today. And then guys, outside is so, it's not foggy, smoky from the smoke in Canada. Once I pull over, I'll let you guys see. It's so smoky. Like, the sun is hot, it's bright, you can see peeps of blue skies, but it's like a very dull blue because of the smoke, and you can literally smell the smoke. Like, the smoke, you can smell it. Like, this not safe. No part of this not safe at all. Like, what? Like, what? You know how many states you have to travel for come to me? How many states? Like, come on now. It's very unhealthy. Like, if you're keeping up with it, by the time you guys see this, it's already passed, but if you were keeping up with it, you will see that, you know, the air quality is at like 224. That's bad. That is very, very bad. So guys, put on a mask or stay inside if you have to stay. If you don't have to go outside, don't go outside. And if you're outside, don't spend a long time outside because the air quality is bad and you can literally smell the smoke. You can smell it. Like, for the people that live in New York, I feel so bad for them because it's horrible. It's horrible. But anyway, when I stop, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Good morning, guys. How are we? New day and another day out. I'm actually about to take Amani to his Air Force meeting. So he's now into his weekly process of meeting up with the recruiters and, you know, getting the paperwork and stuff done for his transition into the Air Force. So that's what we're doing today. They're really short meetings. I think they're like 30-40 minutes long. So that's what we're headed to do right now, and then come back home. So it's getting closer to the time, and the closer it gets, the more emotional it becomes, and the process becomes harder. So yeah, it's not an easy one. It's not an easy one to digest. I'm super proud of him and what he's done, but letting go is not so easy as which I never thought it was going to be easy, but not this quick. So I'm just working with it, working with the process, trying not to get teary-eyed while going through it. guess what? You know, like be that annoying parent. So, or like, Amani, help me do this. Amani, help me do that. I can't do that anymore. So, it's gonna be a rough couple months. I already know that. It's gonna be rough. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. Listen, I might move closer to Texas. Well, he's not going to be based in Texas, but his training is going to be in Texas. But yeah, I know I'm going to be okay. I'm just super dramatic right now, but yeah, it's winding down and it's getting pretty emotional. Pretty emotional the closer I get to the date. So anyway, let me drop him off. Pretty sure the next time that I'll see you, he goes next week, but I'm not the one that's going to take it next week. The next time I see you will be the day that I drop him off at the airport. No, I'm not taking him to the airport. I drop him off to the hotel, and then they're going to take him to the airport the next morning because he leaves on like a super early flight, and I guess they have their routine of how they're doing it. So the next time that I see you from now is going to be when I take him to the hotel the night before he leaves. So I think I'll see you guys then. Good morning, guys. Happy rainy Monday. It is the day before Amani leaves for the Air Force. He leaves tomorrow. But I have to drop him off at his hotel today. It seems like I'm losing my voice. Anyway, so I drop him off at his hotel today. And yeah, it's sinking in, guys. I don't want to get teary-eyed. At least not right now. But yeah, it's a difficult one. I don't think when we have kids and they grow up, the process of letting them go to, you know, live their life like we did, no one prepares you for that. Like it's a hard process, it's a hard road. I've been battling with it for the past couple weeks. Like the closer I get to him actually leaving, it's the harder it has become. And like I'm struggling, like I'm literally struggling right now with the thought that he's gonna be so far away, and you know, but he has to go and live life and enjoy life and, you know, experience the world without me. But I'm gonna prepare myself, so this is gonna get me preparation for Araya. I don't think so, because, you know, yeah, there's never preparation. Just like with parenting, it's never do this, do that, and it works. You know what I'm way there. But anyway, we'll see what the day holds. We have a couple running around to do when it comes on to, like, you know, final steps to get him and stuff. He can't really take anything right now, but, like, you know, like toiletry and underwears and stuff like that. So we gotta do that. Yeah, and the rain doesn't make it any better. It doesn't make it any better. Like the rain, the dragginess, everything like that. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next clip. I am not okay. Oh my goodness. So I just Amani just called me to ask me a question, and oh my goodness, after I hung up with him, all these emotions came over me. And I'm like, oh my God, like, what? Like, I'm not ready for this. Like, I'm headed home because we have to drop him off now, but oh my, I know it's going to be emotional, but not right now. Like, what? Yeah, so, yeah, I am not okay. How you feeling?
Hmm?
Yeah, no, I don't know either. I'm not ready for this. But anyway.
The same way if you was going to go college?
Yeah, it's the same if we was going to go to college, but I think this is different.
I think this is worse.
This is worse. You think it's worse?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we don't have communication for 2.5 months.
Yeah. That I don't make a do with that. We'll find a way to talk though. Send me an email. You suppose you can send emails.
Right letter.
Yeah, do a pen. I'll be a pen pal.
If you don't hear nothing, you already know what happened.
Oh my goodness. Maybe upon the weekend you would. I don't know. The police.
What's today? The 18th?
Mhm.
Guess when I texted Jason?
So guys, we made it to the hotel. Amani's checking in. And we're about to get like dinner before his curfew is at 9, so it's like 5 now, so he has like 4 hours. I was just calling you. You all checked in? You all checked in? You brought your stuff to the room?
Maybe.
You talking to me? Oh, okay. Alright. Really? The love doctor is in the building.
Yeah. Can you say bye to David?
We've watched you growing up from when you were a shorty.
Shorty.
Going into the military to serve your country. And you know that you had a lot of choices. You could have gone to any college you wanted to.
I feel like I'm
So I think that we're all very proud of you and your accomplishments. And stay strong. The military is not easy, but you've endured a lot and you've overcome a lot of obstacles. So just continue to believe in yourself, and you got a village for you. You got your friends, your best friends, your family. We're all here.
What you're going in there for, know that whatever you want in life, you can achieve it, and that I'm always here for you, no matter what. And this is just another journey. It's just another milestone, and we're going to come out on the other side together. And no matter how hard it gets, you can make through it. And I'm always just a phone call away.
Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
5 minutes.
So to you, on this new journey.
Cheers. All right, you have anything to say to your brother?
Right.
What you gonna say?
We're going to say to Amani, you're going to miss him? Yeah.
So say it.
Say it.
I'll miss you.
Use your words.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you.
I'll bring Marcellus over there to bother you.
Oh, she wants. So guys, I just came back to close this vlog out. It's days later. As you can see, it's been like an emotional roller coaster. This vlog where I, basically took you through the steps of Amani leaving for the Air Force. Excited, but at the same time sad, because I think as parents, we try our best to prepare our kids for the world, but at the same time, when it's time for them to leave, it's like, are you really ready? Are you? I know I wasn't. Don't get me wrong, I'm super proud of him. I'm super proud of the direction that he's going and the decisions that he's made. Melts my heart completely. But when it comes on to like him leaving, I think if he was going to college, it would have been hard, but not as hard as this, because, he's all the way in Texas. Like, and let me tell you what makes it really, really bad. I have no contact with him at all for the next 2 weeks. Like, I was talking to the sergeant. I was like, yeah, so how do we communicate? Does he get his phone at night? Stuff like that. He's like, no, you speak to him every 2 weeks for 15 minutes. That's it. Any kind of communication, you have to write a letter. So I'm like, I'll be your biggest pen pal. Like, and I think that really like took me back. It's like, oh my goodness, like what? In this day and age, you guys don't, but I think it's more so for discipline, like, to give them discipline. And if the squad that he's on is like really good, they get longer time. So you have to earn your phone call. So, going, we joked about that a little bit, but for the most part, it was sad. It was very, very sad. Yeah, I couldn't hold it back. Like I cried the entire day, and I gotta tell you, this is days later. I cried the next day, and I cried the day after that, and then he called me. He left the Tuesday. He called me on the Friday, and I missed the call, and I cried then too. I missed the call. I felt like he needed me and I wasn't there, but I know, yeah, I get it. Amani's grown now. He's 18 and, he has to experience life on his own, but I'm still a parent. I'm still his mom. Like, I'm still going to worry. I'm still going to want to be involved. And I think that's just me on a whole. Like, I'm very involved in my kid's life. Like, very, very involved, as you can see. And to not have access to him, it's hard. It's very, very hard for me. And yeah, it's a process that I'm dealing with. It's something that, we're dealing with at the moment. I have packages, guys, so don't mind the mess in the background. But yeah, it's things that I'm dealing with on a day-to-day basis. Letting him grow, letting him learn. Yeah, I don't know what to say, but there are days, well, since he's been gone, there are days that I'm like super depressed. I remember like we took him the Monday and the Tuesday. I just went in his room and I bawled my eyes out. Like, I just cried. Yeah, I cried. And then truth be told, I haven't been in his room since. It's hard. Yeah, for me, it's hard. I don't know. I'm dealing with it one day at a time. I'm taking it one step at a time. I'm putting myself into work that I need to get done. This time of year, it's October, and it's November, and you have December, and we're so used to doing things together. And I don't have him. Like, I want to put up my Halloween decoration. I don't have a money to help me, do the crazy stuff that I want to do, or help me put the stuff in the trees, or, tell him, Amani, can you do this? I don't have that now because he's not here at the moment. So, you know, and I told him, I'm like, if you're not here for Thanksgiving, I'm not having a Thanksgiving dinner. I'm going to do my table. You know, I'm going to do my tablescape, and I'm going to do, you know, my little decor just to lift my spirits. But if my son is not home for Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for his growth. I'm thankful that he, you know, selected a career path that he likes. But he's not here, so I'm not going to celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. Like, you know, maybe I will. But at the moment where it stands, it's a negative for me. I'm not doing that because it won't be the same, you know. But if he gets to come home for Thanksgiving, oh no, I already know. What? So I'm just waiting to hear back from him. To see when his why I keep saying graduation is. I think it's a 7-week camp, so sometime in November he should have his graduation, so I will be flying to Texas for that. And reunite with him for a little bit. I don't know. I told him that I want him to be stationed overseas, but now I don't know. I don't know if I can handle him being overseas, but I think it would be different because then have after basic training, he'll have access to his phone every day. But for this 7 weeks, he has no access to his phone. So yeah. Oh, my baby. He will always be my baby, no matter how grown he is. But enough rambling, guys. I just came back to literally just close this vlog off and tell you guys that I'm okay. I'm surviving. Just stay tuned. So, what happens,